Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. One there on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The pitcher, number 26.
Josh Harrington will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning.
Harrington.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runners back. In there at the knees, strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And the runner back safely. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate one and possibly two. One run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he will score as well. And that lead is halved down from 4 to 2.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Into the box, Blake the Kid, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
First baseman, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding in, Alex light, he's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Looking up is Contreras, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Fritz Cantrell is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Cantrell. Up next for the
Into the box now, Brian Gomez. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
2-2.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-5. Floyd Wilhelm takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 3, Floyd Wilhelm.
Digging in to try it again. Paul Jackson. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That is
Now
not
batting,
the way he wanted to start off this
13.
half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another shot now. Number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Marte is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Josh Michel.
Ready once again, Josh Michel. A hit in 2 tries so far. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
From the belt, the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Judge has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Two out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman, number 9.
Ready for another chance?
Javier
Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Ben Casto will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ben.
Digging in once
Castro.
again. Ben Casto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Now at the plate, Tyler Goodell. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
James Kaplan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, James Kaplan.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Redbirds 5. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Tyler Naquin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Again, he sends it out of play. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Tommy Wolf.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Wolf. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Randall Delgado
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Trevor Story will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Scott Butler.
Striding in once again, Scott Butler. From the belt, the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 1. One and 1. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Andres Esparza gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Andres Esparza.
Standing in, Blake the Kid. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
The Kid.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here it comes. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Here it comes on 3-0. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Count. Here it comes. And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full. 3-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Jackson coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Alex Light will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now,
Gomez.
Brian Gomez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, what a play! He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Thurman McCormick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Thurman McCormick.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Josh Bell.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The kid is after it. The throw down to first, 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Paul Jackson. Fly ball out toward left center field. Light moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 13.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in, number 13. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Shot back up the middle. Light is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fielder, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that?
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Stepping in now, Ben Casto. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
At the plate, Josh Michelle. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Josh Michelle.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Marte gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right side. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting, pitcher, Andres Esparza.
Manuel Margot will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Manuel Margot.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
49,033 get up as 1 here at Chase Field. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Wolf. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Arizona trail in this series 3-1. Alex Reyes struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.